Hey there, explorers! Welcome back to our channel, where we delve deep into the teachings and principles of Christianity and embark on a transformative journey through the realms of faith and spirituality. Today, we embark on an intellectual adventure, delving deep into the timeless enigma that has intrigued great minds across the ages. Who created God? In this exploration, we'll navigate the intricacies of this age-old question, pondering the very concept of divinity and contemplating whether the notion of a creator for the creator holds any validity. Together, we'll examine various perspectives from ancient religious beliefs to contemporary philosophical arguments as we attempt to shed light on this profound and eternal puzzle. The existence of God has been a topic of debate for centuries, with people pondering whether there is a divine being overseeing the universe. Christians have put forward arguments supporting the existence of God by looking at the origins of the cosmos. They suggest that because the world had a starting point, there must have been a higher power responsible for initiating it all. Nevertheless, those who approach this question with skepticism raise thought-provoking inquiries. They ask, if God is the creator of the universe, then who or what brought God into existence? And if every aspect of existence requires an explanation, why does God seem to be exempt from this rule? These questions pose challenges for those who believe in God and provide rationale for those who lean towards atheism as they seek to explore the complexities of the divine existence and the nature of the universe itself. Being endowed with free will and intellect, humans naturally find themselves pondering mysteries that elude full comprehension, and the existence of God is a prime example. For countless believers, their faith has encountered trials, especially in the midst of life's adversities and tragedies. In our exploration today, we shall delve into the philosophical aspect of the enigmatic query regarding the origin of God, and simultaneously we will scrutinize the insights offered by the Bible on this fascinating topic. The concept of causality, which asserts that everything that begins to exist has a cause, stands as a well-founded principle in logic. This principle is frequently invoked by atheists to support their absence of belief in a divine entity. Notable philosophers such as Bertrand Russell and prominent scientists like Richard Dawkins have championed this argument. Nevertheless, it's crucial to grasp that the principle of causation doesn't extend to something that has no initial point of existence. In the case of the Creator God, unlike the observable universe, there is no origin point or beginning to be pinpointed, and therefore, the concept of requiring an explanation doesn't apply to the divine. Additionally, Albert Einstein's groundbreaking general theory of relativity, substantiated by extensive experimentation, has illuminated the interconnected nature of time and space. If we consider that time commenced simultaneously with the emergence of matter and space, and God is indeed the architect of the entire cosmos, it logically follows that God exists outside the confines of the time dimension He Himself brought into being, signifying that God is not subject to any temporal origin. In alignment with this perspective, the Bible portrays God as the supreme and transcendent one, dwelling in eternity, and explicitly asserts that there is no need for a cause or justification for His existence. Refusing to accept the notion of an uncreated creator sets forth a challenging scenario, an infinite regression of creators begetting creators, forming an unending chain with no ultimate point of origin. At a certain juncture, we must logically arrive at the concept of an eternal, uncreated creator who exists without a beginning. If we acknowledge that a solitary, uncreated creator adequately accounts for the origin of the entire creation, then it becomes a reasonable deduction that the entity responsible for bringing our universe into existence is indeed the uncreated one. This line of reasoning provides a coherent framework for understanding the existence of a divine, timeless, and uncreated creator. Examining the Bible, we discover valuable insights concerning the enigmatic question of who created God. While the Bible doesn't offer a direct and explicit response to this query, it does unveil a fundamental truth. God is the uncreated creator Himself. The concept of God's existence transcends the bounds of human comprehension within the physical realm. The Bible underscores God's timeless and limitless nature, underscoring His eternal power and divine attributes. Moreover, it suggests that the entire universe serves as a testament to His extraordinary nature and creative prowess, reinforcing the idea that God stands as the ultimate and uncreated source of all that exists. The teachings of the Scripture inform us that God is the creator of the universe, yet they do not furnish us with a direct and unequivocal account of the cause or origin of God's existence. Instead, Scripture emphasizes the eternal essence of God and portrays Him as the supreme wellspring from which all of creation emanates. His existence is characterized by an everlasting quality that defies the notion of a starting point or an end. Through His creations, we catch glimpses of His concealed attributes, providing us with a window into His divine nature. The Bible consistently reiterates that God is timeless, devoid of any beginning or conclusion, reinforcing the concept of His eternal existence. Let's take a closer look at a couple of verses from the Bible that help us better understand this important topic. In Isaiah chapter 44, verse 6, the Lord makes a powerful declaration, saying, "I am the first and I am the last. Besides me, there is no God." These words remind us that God has always existed and will always exist, showing His eternal nature. Now, if we turn to John chapter 1, verse 1, we find the following passage. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." This verse tells us that the Word, which represents Jesus, existed from the very beginning and was with God. It also highlights that the Word is God, reinforcing the concept of God's everlasting presence and divinity. So, when we consider these verses together, we gain a deeper appreciation for the unchanging and eternal nature of God, as affirmed both in the Old and New Testaments of the Bible. Psalm chapter 90, verse 2, found in the Bible, tells us something truly amazing about God. It says, "Before the mountains even existed, and long before the earth and the whole world were shaped and formed, God has been and will always be here, forever and ever." This verse is a powerful reminder of God's timeless existence. It's like saying God has never had a beginning, and He will never have an end. He's always been and always will be God. These verses, like this one, show us that God is the one who made everything, and He Himself was never created by anyone or anything. Even though scientific theories like the Big Bang aim to clarify how the universe began, they don't necessarily disprove the idea of God as the ultimate creator. Many Christians view the scientific explanation of the Big Bang as something that can coexist with their faith, rather than being in direct opposition to it. The Big Bang theory suggests that the universe started from a tiny, incredibly dense point called a singularity, but it doesn't provide answers about what caused the Big Bang to happen or what made all the subsequent events unfold. This leaves room for the belief that a divine force or purpose may have initiated and guided these cosmic events. For those who believe in God, He stands as the primary cause and creator of the entire universe. He is an eternal and all-powerful entity who existed long before the universe was even formed and who willed it into existence. While science can offer valuable insights into the physical processes and mechanisms that played a role in the creation of the universe, it doesn't delve into the ultimate origin of everything or address the profound question of why there is something rather than nothing. Christians firmly hold the belief that God, in His boundless power and wisdom, initiated the universe and brought forth every aspect of it. In their perspective, God's divine plan and purpose underlie the existence and order of the cosmos, offering a profound and enduring foundation for their faith. The origin of the universe appears to necessitate a supernatural cause that exists beyond the confines of space, matter, and time. Such a cause would exist independently of the natural processes of decay and wouldn't have a starting point. This eternal and transcendent force is often associated with the concept of an everlasting spirit. In religious contexts, this eternal spirit is often identified with God. In the Bible, God is characterized as eternal, all-powerful, and existing beyond the constraints of time and space. This description aligns with the idea that the cause behind the universe's existence is a timeless and omnipotent entity that operates outside the boundaries of our physical reality. In summary, we come to the understanding that God's existence goes beyond what we can grasp as finite individuals constrained by the boundaries of time. The question of who created God loses its relevance when we embrace the reality of God's eternal nature. Much like our acceptance of the idea that space and the universe extend infinitely without a clear starting point or end, we can also have faith in God's everlasting existence, even though it might surpass our limited intellectual capabilities during our earthly existence. This belief in God's eternal presence is akin to having confidence in something profound that we may not fully comprehend with our current mental faculties. Just as we accept certain scientific concepts despite their complexity, we can choose to embrace the notion of God's timeless existence as a matter of faith, recognizing that some mysteries in life remain beyond our complete understanding. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this and sharing it with fellow Christians seeking a mindful connection with God. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and feel free to leave a comment below to share your thoughts with us. If you find yourself grappling with doubts or questions, take a moment to offer a prayer, seeking guidance and strengthening your faith in God and His Son, Jesus Christ. Stay blessed and see you next time.